Guys, Steve from Kawi Performance. Today we're gonna replace the fuel rail fitting with the KP316 stainless steel fitting and the fuel rail mount bolts, the 316 stainless steel mount bolts. This fits the Kawasaki SXR 1500, the STX 160, the 310, and the Ultra 300. So all years, all trims of those machines, this will fit. So that's anything with a plastic fuel rail, this will fit. The Kawasaki fuel rail fitting is known to break because it's plastic. So we have the 316 stainless steel replacement, and also the mount bolts for the fuel rail are pretty crappy from the factory, so we have our own hex fuel rail bolts that we're gonna replace on this. Hope you guys enjoy the video. We're gonna do a video today on how to replace the fuel rail bolts. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and also we're gonna replace the plastic fitting in the middle here, which is prone to breaking with our stainless steel, 316 stainless steel replacement. We're gonna show you how to do that. First, we're gonna crack the gas cap so that we don't get fuel all over the place. All right, now crack the gas cap and leave this off. All right, so the tools we're gonna need today, we're gonna need a quarter drive ratchet. We're gonna need a Phillips head driver. We're gonna need a 1/4 inch socket. And we're also gonna need an 8mm socket. And that's really all we're gonna need today. So first off, we're gonna install our 1/4 inch socket, and we're gonna use our driver, and we're gonna pull off these bolts here. Why Kawasaki put these on here? They strip very easily, so make sure you put a lot of pressure on them. And I'm gonna take each one off one by one. If they're really rusty and corroded, you're gonna have to put a lot of pressure on them so you can, push as hard as you need to just to break it free. And just make sure not to drop anything. There's also little washers on here, little rubber washers. Make sure not to drop those either. Okay, one more. Okay, now that we have all our bolts out, now the fuel rail is free to move around. You don't have to remove any of these connectors. We're gonna leave everything intact, try to make this as easy as possible, but we do have to remove this fuel fitting here. So if you guys can see this red clip here, it's got 2 little prongs on the bottom, which you push out very lightly and then up like that, as you can see. Could be very tight like this one, so just be careful. That works too. So watch out you don't lose any O-rings. Okay, there's our fuel fitting. They like to break, so it's good that we're replacing these. Here's our stainless steel fuel rail fitting. We actually make these in-house. Everything sourced and made in the USA. So here's our fitting. There's our fitting. Here's the stock one. Pretty damn nice. Okay. So first off, We got the O-ring that just fell off. There's also, if you can see in here, there's another O-ring in there. So we're gonna make sure that we put the O-ring that came out in here. And just like that, very easy install. Now we're gonna spin this thing like this. And the fuel line. All right, so we got our fuel line here, and we're gonna push this right on the new fitting. Okay, you'll hear it clip into place, and then you're gonna push this red clip down, just like that. All right, now we're gonna put the fuel rail back in, and just make sure none of the grommets fell out in between the fuel injector and the fuel, manifold. Okay, perfect. Now we got our 316 stainless steel replacement fuel rail bolts that we also make, that is actually a hex instead of a Phillips screw, which is a lot easier to install and take out, and they won't rust like the stock ones. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove all these rubber washers here, and we're gonna install on the new bolts. And we're gonna install each one at a time. Now that everything's in there, we're going to use our 8mm socket just to get everything down. Okay, one more after this. Okay, and we have our last one here. All right, now we're just gonna snug them up very, very lightly. You do not want to rip the brass insert out of the intake manifold, so very, very lightly. These do not need to be tight. They will not come out. No Loctite. You could use anti-seize if you want, but no Loctite, because you will never get them out. All right, guys, before you're done for the day, don't forget to close your gas cap. Okay guys, in this video we replaced the stock fuel fitting with the KP316 stainless steel fitting and the 4 mount bolts with the KP stainless steel mount bolts on the fuel rail. This is a super easy install for all you guys who want to do this in your garage or your driveway or at the marina. It's so easy. You need very basic tools. These parts you see here in this video that we did today cost about $138, not very expensive. If you guys have any questions at all before or after your purchase, you could email us at info@cowiperformance.com or jump on our website and catch us on our chat. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys on the water next time.